Now, the very last thing I would do with this photo to just completely make this, I would unlock this layer, and then I would come up to filter, and then I would go into camera raw filter. Now with this, first, one thing I normally like to do is I like to click over here and then just see what these auto perspectives is. Normally this apply balance perspective. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. And we could just play with them and see what they're doing. But this was actually a really good perspective. No correction will be needed at this time. Now, if we wanted to, we would start playing with exposure and see maybe just a touch of exposure, not much. Contrast, would we want it to pop or would we want it to, I'm going to see what I'm really liking here. That's going to really brighten her up, or I could turn this down a little bit effectively, just a little bit. Shadows, we make it really, we could actually take a little bit of shadow out there because we did add some, we did brush some on. Whites, I'm going to just leave that at right about -1. Darken just a little bit. That's starting to really make her pop right there. All right, we can close that, and then you can play with the temperature if you'd like, make it colder or warmer, right? I'm going to leave it where it's at. You could turn the saturation up or leave it. But what I think is going to look really cool is if you wanted to make it a little bit softer, you could turn the texture down. See how she's getting a lot softer looking? Almost like a dreamy like photo. So you could turn the texture down a little bit and turn the clarity down just a little bit. Dehaze is going to punch in a little bit and just a little. Okay, we can close that. And then here's where the fun is. Okay, so this color in the background is red and she may or may not like that. However, what we can do with that is we can go to the hue and then we can play with that red color and we could turn it more pink. Okay, that does turn her lips pink, but it does look really, really cool. Okay, so you could export one like red. You could come back to the camera off filter, open this back up under hue and go to the reds and slide this over and make a pink version and give your model 2 options. Okay. This is really nice look right there. That is really good. I love that. Okay. And then the last thing, we could apply a lens blur if we wanted to. This is cool. It's just going to blur the background out more. And I'll just give us a couple different options. So this is just really cool. Okay. Now, this will tell you what type of blurs we'd like to use. But this bokeh one is so beautiful. And if you wanted to add more to it, you can. Right? And that's just going to blur that background out more and make your image more sharp and pop more to the front of the focal point. Okay. And that's good. I really love this. I'm going to hit OK. And look at that. Look at our masterpiece right there. This is awesome. Look at that. Look at how sharp she looks. Look at that. Now, if I really wanted to, the very last thing I might do is I might come back with this this dodge tool and I might I might paint some shadows in her hair. And watch this. It's going to make her hair pop even more, and it looks really good with black hair. It's going to really make it like shine if we wanted to. Look at that. I'm going to step back a couple. And yeah, that looks really, really nice.